Today we have Victor, and he's getting a high bald fade. Follow along with us step by step as we go through this haircut. We want to brush it out, and we're going to determine that top length first. Everything above that point I'm going to use with my 1.5 guard on a 0 setting, lowering down that top length and establishing our length. Every time I pass, I'm brushing it forward, going against the grain. Notice how I'm using my tools? In different directions that hair grows, so I want to make sure that I get it. Once we establish our top length, then we can place in our baseline. Follow along, that's where I'm going to place my first bald baseline. We're going with no guard on the 0 setting. You want to curve and drop down into the low crown. You see the shape is not completely horizontal. It starts out low, goes up high, and drops back down into the low crown. This is going to give us a softer, more natural look versus a hard, aggressive look. So no guard, 0 setting, I'm balding out that first baseline. We're doing the same exact thing that we did on the opposite side. So once we have this first baseline created, then we can see exactly how high up we're going to take that fade. It's all about stretching out that fade. You don't want to blend in a short area. You want to stretch that contrast between light and dark out as you work your way up. So I'm balding out the nape, bringing it up, stretching that skin, brushing it down. This is a clear visual for you guys. I want you to look at how high up the head shape we're working when we cut. Working that tool behind the ear, and now I've balded out our first baseline. Take a look. You see how it curves? We work it right around, it drops down, and again, same thing on the other side. So now I'm going slightly higher with my comb so you guys can see where we're going to place our number 1 guard and do a secondary baseline above where we just left off. This is going to stretch out that fade like I said earlier. You see the baseline as we work it around? It's exactly the same. Only difference is we're using our 1 guard and we're going a little bit higher on the head shape. Inspect your work.